Hello, everybody. Welcome to a Iowa webinar here. We're going to kind of give you an idea. Welcome to the studio here. We're going to give you kind of an idea of what's going on in the weather department here. Haven't had to jump on in a while. Haven't had any pretty significant winter weather that's affected our area. But now we've got an extreme cold situation that's right around the corner. We're going to get you up to date on what is happening with that here. Let's start with the snowfall that is occurring across northern Iowa. Looks like we're going to see some snowfall here that's going to continue throughout the evening. Light snow is going to be moving in. There are portions of northern Iowa that are currently under a winter weather advisory, which is in effect through early Wednesday morning. But this kind of gives you an idea as to what's going on, where the snow is following. That's going to increase through the evening hours as we all head home from work here coming up after 5 o'clock. I think the heaviest snow will be falling. I mean, obviously, we've got snowfall in Marshalltown, Fort Dodge. I don't know at this point if the snowfall is reaching the ground at that point. Sometimes when the air is cold, it's a little drier. It takes a little while for the snow to saturate levels of the atmosphere and get closer to the ground. But we've got some snowfall that's going to be moving in. Obviously, winter weather advisory is in effect for this area. Parts of north central Iowa, which include Kossuth and Hancock, Wright, Franklin, Cerro Gordo counties. This area, you folks have a winter weather advisory that's in effect through 3 a.m. coming up on Wednesday morning. So snowfall is going to be moving through here tonight as we take a look at this map. Obviously, this is Grundy County here, winter weather advisory. Purple counties are in a weather advisory, but all these blue counties in northern Iowa, they are all under an extreme cold watch, which is in effect for Thursday night into Saturday morning. We're talking about significant wind chills, very cold air, some of the coldest air we've seen in quite a while. Going to be moving into our area here. We can throw the snowfall. Here's the snowfall as we throw that up on top of the radar with the advisories and stuff from the National Weather Service behind that. But that kind of gives you an idea as to what's going on. So we are going to take a look at, let's see, we'll start with this. Here we go. Impacts timeline, which is going to be happening. Accumulating snow, powdery north, light wind north, that happening tonight. This afternoon into tonight, typical winter impacts from falling snow. Then on Wednesday morning, there'll be a break. No snow in between systems. Roads may still be snow covered in spots because of snowfall that occurs this evening. Then Wednesday afternoon, the winds crank up. So in the noon hour, very strong winds tomorrow afternoon between 35 and 50 miles per hour with some snow showers possible over northern Iowa. Highest potential for near blizzard conditions and highest potential for major travel impacts from Wednesday afternoon into Wednesday night into Thursday morning. So that kind of breaks that down. Thursday, snow will end, winds subside, conditions gradually improve, sky will clear out. Then you go into Thursday afternoon, into Thursday night, into early Friday morning. And that's when we have the extreme cold watch, which is in effect for all of northern Iowa. Dangerous sub-cold with sub-zero wind chills are going to be affecting northern Iowa. As far as snowfall amounts expected through Wednesday, Mason City about 2 to 3 inches, Algona 2 to 3, Decorah 2 to 3, 2 to 4 in Waterloo, maybe a trace to 2 inches in Fort Dodge, Esterville 2 to 3 inches. That kind of gives you an idea. Powdery snow that is going to be moving across the area. This is snowfall amounts through Wednesday. As you can see here, peak tonight from 6 to 9 p.m., ending from 11 p.m. to 1 a.m., and then we've got a second round coming through on Wednesday afternoon. So additional snowfall after tonight. We'll see some more snow tomorrow on Wednesday during the day as well. Wind chills this weekend. Minimum wind chill forecast. We'll take a look at what some of the models are forecasting too coming up here. Look at the midnight to 6 a.m. time frame. Just example like Esterville, Mason City, minus 36, minus 37. Wind chills below zero, in those areas. If you are traveling or heading out and about, make sure you keep jumper cables, an emergency kit in your car, cover all exposed skin. Make sure those pets, bring those indoors as well, and limit time outdoors too with the dangerous cold, which is going to be moving into our area here for the remainder of the week. And don't forget about your pets. You got pets outside. Even with a natural fur coat, winter can be deadly for your pets unless proper care is given. Keep them warm and dry and indoors whenever possible. Provide plenty of food and water. Dehydration is dangerous, especially in the winter. And when outside, make sure you keep them bundled up. Limit time outside and thoroughly clean, including paws when bringing them in. Nothing irritates me more than when I see folks with an animal outside when the temperature is cold. So if you're cold, they're cold. So make sure you bring them in. Also, make sure you check on newborns. Cold weather impacts newborns, elderly, people with chronic illnesses, outdoor workers, unhoused folks as well. Check on family, friends, and neighbors. Consume hot drinks and warm drinks, but avoid caffeine and alcohol. Dress in loose layers and cover all exposed skin. And of course, limit time outdoors. So that kind of gives you an idea. We've got an extreme cold watch, which is in effect for our area. Near blizzard conditions too possible Wednesday afternoon into Wednesday evening in rural areas, mainly in northern Iowa. Those areas will be impacted. I know that some of the rural areas in Winnebago County, Worth County, Cerro Gordo County, and Hancock County, Wright County, all of the northern Iowa areas, some of those rural areas, you get into the open areas, you see some pretty significant snow and blowing snow as we experienced pretty much over the weekend. This past weekend, we experienced a ton of that type of activity across our area. So that kind of gives you an idea as to what is going to be happening across northern Iowa as we take a look. Let's see if I can get this. Do add to stay with this full screen there. That way it makes it a little bit easier so you can kind of see what's going on. And I'm going to move a couple of these things out of the way here. This is one of the computer models. I was looking at this just before we came on, which kind of breaks down the wind chills. I mean, obviously Thursday, not so bad. Thursday throughout the day, you get into the noon hour, it's not too bad. But then you start getting into the evening. By 9 o'clock, look at 24 below in Mason City. 10 o'clock Thursday night, 28 below, 32 below by 11. Midnight, 35. 1 a.m., 38 below in Mason City. Let's just look at areas in Winnebago County into the 40s below zero. 43, where I'm at, it's minus 43 at 2 a.m. So that's just pretty intense cold. And even colder, 3 a.m., 44, 40 in the 40s below zero along the Iowa-Minnesota border. 45, 46 below. This is Friday morning, 6 a.m., 7 a.m. That looks to be the significant cold time frame, and then temperatures will moderate. They're not going to moderate very much because look at let's zoom in here a little bit. This is a little bit easier to see. Like, for example, Mason City, Fort Dodge, minus 27. This is at noon. Wind chills. This is not air temperature. This is wind chills coming up on Friday. So this kind of breaks it down, and then temperatures will moderate. Temperatures then, of course, will fall again a little bit in the overnight hours. Not nearly as cold Friday night into Saturday as Thursday night into Friday. So that kind of gives you an idea. Obviously, they're talking blizzard conditions. Let's take a look at visibility. Just out of curiosity, tomorrow afternoon, I just want to take a look at what the visibility situation is going to be tomorrow afternoon. Obviously, with snow, that's noon tomorrow. Yeah, so here we go. We get into the afternoon. This is Tuesday. So visibility tonight into tomorrow. I want to get into the more of the Wednesday afternoon. Yeah, here you got winds blowing through again. Visibility, less than a mile in northern Iowa due to blowing snow throughout the day on Wednesday into Wednesday evening. So that kind of gives you an idea of what we're going to be expecting. Blizzard conditions possible Wednesday afternoon. Bitter cold temperatures. Those will be likely as we head into the upcoming weekend. So get ready for some cold weather. We've got that extreme cold watch, which is in effect for our area, that will remain in effect for our area through Thursday night through Saturday morning. Of course, we'll keep you informed with the latest weather information right here on the Weather Iowa social media platforms. Thanks for watching, everyone, and stay safe, and most importantly, stay warm.